For the past 12 months, farmers from Livunzu in Chikwawa and Dwale in Thyolo have been observing trends in the 7 selected treatments. At the same time, scientists at Chitedze research station were also observing the same. Promising results, according to farmers and scientists, were registered from the use of hermetic bags or improved crop storage plastic bags fitted in sack bags. Today, farmers are here to share their findings and experiences with fellow farmers and other players in the farming business.
It is true, we have discovered 3 methods which we think can help. The 2 sacks with plastic bags inside are good, and also the treated sack bag seem to work for us.
The challenge is we are not sure where to get the peaks or super grain bags. We also need to be certain about the prices and sustainability.
Tanya Stathers, a research scientist at Greenwich University, has been part of the project and says post-harvest losses are counterproductive, embarrassing and waste of resources.
Post-harvest losses are a serious problem, not just in Malawi, across the region. There's no point in farmers expending all their energy, using the rainwater, using irrigation water, using seed inputs to produce a crop, all their labor, the fertility of the land. And then if it's left to feed insects rather than people at the end of the day, that's a complete waste. We estimate that losses of maize in Malawi, the most accurate estimates are suggesting we lose about 13.7% of the maize.
Way forward is key, and Brighton Mavumi from University of Zimbabwe, which is a lead partner in the project, suggests the need for policymakers and private sector to team up and develop incentives that can result in flooding of recommended technologies at affordable prices.
What we need now is to ensure that policymakers, they understand the magnitude of this problem of post-harvest losses. Secondly, we need them to actually budget resources to support management of post-harvest losses. In terms of human resources, in terms of training, in terms of publicity, activities and so forth. On another dimension, we also now need private sector to come in and take up the outputs of this research project to scale.
Chief Agricultural Research Scientist for Post-Harvest Losses at Chitedze Research Station, Charles Singano, says one of the propagators of the post-harvest losses might have been the high cost of storage insect pesticides after government phased out subsidies on the same. On whether the findings of the study can be applied nationally, this is what Singano said.
We can take them across the board, although this area is a bit hotter compared with other places, but at the same time I think we are trying maybe in the lab where we control the conditions, so at the end of those trials we'll be able maybe to come up with a story out of it. So but currently I think we can consider them as they are.
The post-harvest losses issue is not just prone to smallholder farmers, as memories are still fresh when Malawi, through the National Food Reserve Agency in 2012, lost 30,000 metric tons to leaking of Kanengo silos. European Union pumped in 1 billion Malawi kwacha to improve the status of the Kanengo strategic grain reserves, and much more needs to be done to work on the rest to avoid the recurrence of the same soon or later. Mathews, Malata, MBC News, Chikwawa.